Okay, let's hope this works this time. I had a situation where somehow, somehow, oh, what's going on now? Somehow, there we go. I got it now. I got disconnected. So if people pop over, please hit the live again, hit the like button and everything. It I'll explain to you when I get more people in here. When I get the same people back in here again. Um, I will. I'll explain what happened. If I get the people back in here. I don't know. It says 2 people watching, 1 thumbs up. So we'll see. Ah, there you are. Hey, buddy. And there's Mr. J. Sorry, Mr. J. As soon as you popped in, it went dead, huh? I'm going to wait and see if Emma and stuff pops in here so I could explain exactly what happened again. How are you, sir? How are you? It says 3 people watching, 3 people thumbs up. So I got a new boom. I don't know if you can tell. This is a pretty good boom. It's not up here over coming down in front of my, still in front of my face, but a little bit different, if you know what I mean. I can adjust it better and move things better. So, and you are good. That is great to know. That is great to know. We'll see if Emma comes back in here again. I'm going to text her and let her know I am live again. So give me a second. She is in here. There you go, Emma. There you go, Emma. You're here. All right. Would you like me to explain what happened? How come it went dark and everything went out? I will be more than happy to explain it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was trying to tip the computer back. And I mean, you know, my computer's set up, and you know, I got that big, huge battery down here for when the power goes out and stuff like that. Well, it was sitting on the cord. So when I pushed it back, I was like, it's stuck on something. I don't know if you caught that. And I pulled it and it came unplugged. So dumb. No, it's not so dumb. It was an accident. Do I sound okay though? Absolutely a rookie mistake. Absolutely. Hello, user. I don't know who you are or anything, but hello. Well, Mr. J, Jeff, how do I sound? I was going to have people on to talk about. Your name is Cam. Hello, Cam. I was going to have to talk about like cryptids and stuff, but unfortunately, I got to download a different studio so I can do that. So I can have them on here. I don't sound like I'm too close to the microphone or anything, and nothing loud. Boring. Hey, you know what's boring? Everything is boring. Give me 1 second here. Let me go one more person. There we go. What would you like to talk about the Olympics? As for curling, the United States is in third place so far, or second. They're going to find out what ranking they're playing for gold. I mean, playing for medals. What medals they're going to be playing for? The Olympics are not do not suck. They're pretty cool. Why do you think the Olympics suck, Cam? Just out of curiosity. Hockey's cool. The hockey's very cool. You know, Emma, I know you're a big hockey fan. So where are the women at in the hockey right now? Yeah, it's not like Summer Olympics where it's that football from overseas, huh? Okay, but does it say where they're ranked at right now in there, Emma? And no, Connor, I have to disagree. Hockey does not suck. Hockey is awesome. I love hockey. Ah, very good. Very good. Is is Canada in a good position tomorrow, Emma? Are they up there? I don't think we're on the bottom. We're not always on the bottom. Mm-mm. I don't think any country in the world's won more medals than the United States has in all the Olympics combined. I really don't. I like the Summer Olympics because I like the swimming and the diving. That's my favorite part of the Olympics of all time because I used to be very big into swimming and stuff like that, and swimming is my favorite. But that's not till 2028. You still in here, Connor? Anyway, talking about cryptids, I got Bigfoot footprints through my yard from in the middle of the winter from in snow. It's pretty interesting stuff. I have a video up somewhere on my YouTube channel about it. J Dog is in the house. How are you, buddy? How are things going? I've been watching some of your stuff. Pretty interesting stuff there, J Dog. Why is that? Where are they ranked at, Emma? So the United States is doing just a bit better in the hockey, in the women's hockey than Canada. So tomorrow will be a nail biter. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. This was okay. When is that? Okay. All right. All right. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Okay, now we're going to get into this. Why should we be embarrassed to be Americans? There's nothing to be embarrassed about an American. If there was no Americans in the world, all of Europe would have lost, and who knows where they would be right now because of World War II. Without the United States, the world would be nothing, and that is no lie. The United States holds the world up. If the United States were to collapse tomorrow, the entire world would follow shortly behind. I didn't Our president has nothing to do with being embarrassed to be an American. We're very proud to be an American. Whether you agree with our president or not, the people in our country, whether we agree with our president or not, there are some that do agree with our president. There are other ones that do not agree with our president, but we're all proud to be an American. We don't agree with everything he does. And that don't matter what president it is, we don't agree with them. We don't agree with them all. No, that's the Americas, Emma. One second. It's the United States of America, but because we are the United States of America, we're United States citizens, and this person's saying we should be embarrassed to be a United States citizen. Absolutely not, never will be. I don't care who the president is, whether we agree with them or not. Hello?
How dare you say be embarrassed to be an American? Learn to spell. It's B, not B.
Who is
This
this?
is Jesus' 10-star general.
Oh my!
You're probably one of those stickos that watch Star Trek, that pornography.
Oh, jeez.
And how dare you ban the talk of cryptids on your podcast?
I never,
How dare you?
I never said how dare me. You're not mad at? Oh, and they hung up already. I don't know who they were. I don't know how they even got my number. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. No, he never said he wanted to take Canada, and you notice he's not talking about taking Greenland no more. That's because they struck some kind of deal on Greenland. We have to build a base on Greenland, and we have to have military presence on Greenland, much more than we do already. Number one. Number two, Canada's falling apart. Do you see Alberta and Saskatchewan are trying to sign petitions to break away from Canada? Well, they are. Because of that, Emma, because of what I just said. They've got 75% of the people in Alberta and Saskatchewan have signed a petition to leave Canada. Go look it up. I'm serious. I watch a thing on it every day. They're absolutely doing it. And they're going to hold it in their next elections. And if they break away from Canada, nobody said they're going to be the 51st state, but there's a possibility they could want to join the United States. No, no. Okay, he may have said that, but do you know what he does? Did you ever read his book, The Art of the Deal? The art of the deal is you create chaos, and while people are scrambling with the chaos, you do something else, and then you work out a thing because nobody, they'll work out a deal because they're completely caught off guard by this stuff. So I'm not saying, I don't, I personally, I'm not a fan of the guy. I really am not, but I'm not going to be embarrassed to be an American because he's the president. That's for sure. Oh, absolutely not, Emma. He's absolutely not. Never said he wasn't. Can I give you my personal opinion? I think he's a little crazy. I do. I'm not embarrassed at all either, Scorpion. Not one bit am I embarrassed. Not at all. Mm-mm. But do I think he needs improvement? Yes. Do I think we should have voted him in last time? No. But I wasn't a big fan of Kamala Harris either. So it was tough. I'll tell you what I dislike about him right now. The one thing that really gets to me about him right now is the Epstein files, and he's trying to protect people by having their names redacted from him because he's trying to protect rich people. No, absolutely not. That's not how that works. If you're in an Epstein's file and if you've done something wrong, you need to go to jail regardless of who you are. And I'll tell you something else. I'm saying this on live stream so everybody knows I'm not in bad health. Number one. Number two, I am not suicidal. I have to say that because if something were to happen to me, just so everybody knows, this is why, because of what I just said. I agree with that. I'll agree with that. He is a little wacky. Absolutely a little wacky. A little bit of Coca-Cola. I mean, I don't want to be a political podcast, but, I'm not embarrassed. And Americans are never embarrassed to be Americans because of who our leader is. That's for sure. That's perfect way to say it, Emma. Perfect. That's all right. I got my paperwork around here somewhere, I think. If not, I'll take my chances. Why do I have to read it out loud? Everybody can read it. You're proud to be on the side you are of this country. It's just what it basically says. Liberty and justice for all, right? Exactly, Emma. Everybody can read it. Comes right up on their screen. But you should never ever say, because you'll get people will be, you say you should be embarrassed to be an American, but people would get very upset at that regardless of what side you're on, because we're not embarrassed to be Americans. We may be embarrassed of who our leader is, some of us, but we're all proud to be an American, United States American citizen. Let me put it to you that way. And I'm going to put this out there too. Puerto Rico is 100%, anybody born on Puerto Rico is 100% an American citizen. That's a good way of putting it too. I'm proud to be human. I've had a lot of Puerto Rican friends. I've worked with a lot of Puerto Ricans. They're great people. And Puerto Ricans are very, very proud of their heritage. I mean, they're more proud than out of all the people I've came across and worked with over the years from all different countries. Because when I worked at the University of Pennsylvania, there was all kinds of people from every country in the world there. And out of all the people I've met from around the world, Puerto Ricans are the most proud people of their heritage. Absolutely. I agree with that, Emma. I do. I do. I do 100% agree with that. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. I there's a lot of things that people can do to fix things, and I personally think after he's not president no more, I think things will change and people will look at us again a different way. Yeah, is that? I mean, I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but that's the way I feel. And I feel that if you're a criminal, you should not be here. They need to go around and get the criminals, because I do know there are cases out there where criminals have been here and they are not being kicked out properly and taken out of the country properly. Yes, I know that. This has nothing to do with color, I don't think. Social media is dividing this country. I'm not going to say that. I just said it when I saw your social media. I'm going to read it. Yeah, it just wasn't out as much because social media is making things 10 times worse. Okay, I agree. Yeah, hey, it's open chat. Anything goes to a point. I'm going to change the subject here in a little bit, so let's get all this out now. And then we'll go on to a different subject after everybody's done. Anybody else have anything else to say about the situation? We'll discuss it real quick before I change it. Uh-oh, the dog's barking. Maybe Ice is at the door, huh? Well, you see, Emma, there's a saying, a divided house will fall. So what they do is if they keep the American people and keep them divided, not working together in a single way, they can manipulate you and control you. That's all that is about. That's all that is about. Mr. J, I agree with you 100%. We all should strive to be better than we were yesterday. Absolutely. And we should all be kind to everybody. Unless we're given a, unless we're like, we should be nice to everybody until we shouldn't be nice to people. Like, you can't be nice to everybody and then somebody mistreat you and expect you to be nice to them again. Yes, and that is the truth. Everyone from both sides, Emma, and they lie to you to get what they want. That's why they never get nowhere, because this one will tell you this and this one will tell you that, and they're just trying to get your vote. That's all it is. I should run for office because you know what? I ain't got nothing to lie about, and I ain't got nothing to hide, and I have nothing. If I tell you something, that's the way it's going to be, regardless. You know. I got to show you guys something. I got this beautiful coaster, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I love it. How is that a lie, buddy? What do you mean, which part of America? No. No, when I say America, I mean the United States. Canada's Canadians, Mexico's Mexicans, Brazil is Brazilians, Puerto Rico, United States. Sorry. No, the United States. I'm a proud United States American. How does that sound? I'm not getting into all that technical term crap. All right. For the last 250 years, it's been America, and that's what I'm going by. I'm a proud United States of America citizen. Proud to be an American citizen. Proud to be United States. You know, being born in the United States is kind of winning the lottery. I don't know if you know that or not. You can live in one of these other countries and not get anywhere because of where you live. And being born in the United States is kind of like winning the lottery. You're kind of lucky that way. We're to be able to move here and become a citizen. How are you gambling your life in school? I just want to know. We're not talking about the, you know, I know what you're going to say, but I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube or they take the video down. I know that for a fact. But you know what? It's not a gamble at all. No. Look at how many kids go to school in America every single day and divide that by how many times bad things happen. Not even close. Sorry. Disagree. Totally disagree. I did not say that either. It should not have happened. We should have armed security guards at the school. And don't say, well, that shouldn't be because the schools shouldn't have that. I went to school where I went to school. There were armed guards at the school, police officers every day, walking up and down the hallways, outside the school, everything. So, you know what? Didn't bother me to see cops in my school every day, walking up and down the hallways and stuff with guns. Exactly, Scorpion. I'm telling you right now, I had it when I went to school. They have to do that, and that's what they should do with everyone anyway. I would feel safer sending my kids are grown now, but I would feel safer sending my kids to school with knowing there's an armed guard there. You know what? Great question that should be answered by somebody. I do not know the answer to that, Emma. I do not know the answer to that question. And I think we should find out why. I really do. Wouldn't bother me any. I think people would feel safer if they knew there was armed guards or police officers at the school. If they didn't care, then why do some schools have them? Every school I attended in Philadelphia had police officers in it, walking the hallways. That could very well be, but I know. And you know what else I had to do when I went to school, Emma? I had to go through a metal detector. They searched my bags. I went through a metal detector, and they still wanted me with a metal detector. Yeah, and I think it should be at all schools, not just the ones I went to. Could be because I grew up in real poor neighborhoods and had to go to poor schools, but still, doesn't matter. And let me tell you, that's true too. I agree with that, Emma. And they did stop some bad things from happening because they did get pew pews and how could explosives. One kid brought a whole bunch of bad explosives to school. I don't know what he was going to do. And another one brought uh, a bunch of pew pews. So yeah, it was stopped. But again, I guess it depends on the city and where you live at. My oldest son went to a school, Emma, that somebody brought a nail clippers to school, and they made a thing about it because it could be used as a weapon. The end of the world is what? Yeah, and I don't think that should be allowed either, Emma. I really don't. Someone in your class. Yeah, see, that ain't right. I don't know what you're trying to say there. And that ain't right either. They should not have hounded you for doing that. They should not have hounded you at all for that. I agree. That's not right. Not right at all. Yeah, and that's not right either. They should have not hounded you for that either. But you know what? You can look back at it now and say you're a better person for it, and you've accomplished amazing things. Exactly, Emma. I wouldn't either. I never stood up like bullies either. Nah, it's not. I don't think it is. I know what you mean, Mr. J, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's close at all. Because you know why? Because even if all humans disappeared from the planet today, the world will still be here for billions of years. So, you know, it would be no different because we all disappear. All animals disappear. That is 100% fact. What do you mean you don't know if you agree or not? You think the world would disappear if all humans were gone? Absolutely not. Dinosaurs disappeared millions of years ago, and the Earth's still here. Exactly. Mm. I'm sorry, Mr. J. I misunderstood you. I apologize. $18.24 left in the first quarter. Is that right? 2025. What are you watching? What are you talking about? Live updates of what? I'm lost somewhere. 2027. I'm lost, Emma. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, that's it. Let's change the subject. Who's got a new sub? Oh, 76ers and okay, the Blazers. Oh, humans have always made a mess of things, and we will continue to make mess of things. I like that little cartoon. I don't know if you ever seen it, Justin, where there was the Earth and the Moon was looking at the Earth and said, "What's wrong, Earth? You look kind of sick." And the Earth looks at the Moon and says, "I have humans. I'm really sick." And then the next picture was a rocket ship going over to the Moon. Boom, landing on the Moon and people getting off the ship. And the Moon looks at all the other planets and said, "Run, they're contagious." Yes, it I definitely believe it. It definitely hurts my heart that we destroy animals' homes and we destroy everything. It's crazy. Have you ever seen that, Mr. J? You need to look for that. That's absolutely hilarious. And the Moon just is all big eyed. He's like, "They're contagious, run!" And he's yelling at Mars, and Mars is like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Oh, it's funny. But yeah, we destroy. We have an ability to destroy things. I believe we have made animals go extinct at an alarming rate. That makes me sad, Emma, that you do that. Um, I don't like. You know what bothers me? I'm gonna tell you. That's true, Emma. But you know what bothers me is I look around and cats in general, just cats. People get a cat and they think the cat has to go outside. They're like, I have to put my cat outside. My cat has to run free outside. Cats around the world, well, cats just in the United States alone, kill billions of birds every year. And they make birds go extinct at alarming rates. I think if you get a pet animal, you need to keep the animals for you to love and take care of should be in your house with you. I love all animals too, Emma. I really do. I absolutely love all animals. You know that, Emma. That could very well be. That could very well be. I'm on a borderline about that one. I go hunting, but I only hunt once a year, and you know, I don't know. Who who in your family bullied you? There's nothing wrong with being a meat eater. All right, that nobody said that. You should be proud of it. Like I said, I hunt and I eat what I kill. I know that. I believe no, I was not with you that time. Well, the latter of that, we can understand why. The other one was just trying to be a smart ass, I think. I don't know. Not much at all. Very, very little. Very little, if at all. I can't even remember the last time you told me you ate some. Maybe chicken is about the last thing I remember you saying. And it's been a while. That's true. That's true. I have deer heads hanging up, and they're plant eaters. Oh yeah, I know that. I knew that, uh, Jeff. I knew that. I will check it out. We will check it out first. I'm going to check that out. That's true. It's plant-based. It's not meat. That's people aren't going to get rickrolled now, are they? I tried to get you earlier with the rickroll. I don't know if you caught it yet. Oh, I know Ralph the Rat. I know you said that. I don't know if I want to watch that video. Is that what is that video about, Emma? What is that video? I think you sent that to me before. I could be wrong, but I think you did. I think you sent that to me. Yeah, rabbits are yummy. Maybe you should eat rabbits every day. I think you should eat rabbits every day. For every meal, 3 times a day. I think that would be good for you to do. I can't click the links because it would take me off. So you have to share them with me a different way there, Emma. Did you? You should have had it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day for at least 2 months, minimal 2 months. And I'm not just saying that to be a smart, to try to cause trouble. Why not? Be a man or a woman. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Just be a person, a carnivore. Be a true carnivore and eat it 3 times a day every day. No. Well, you can make it all different ways. Make it all different ways. Make. Okay, you're a human, but make rabbit tacos, rabbit steak, fried rabbit, baked rabbit, Hassan pepper. Make it all and eat it every day, 3-4 times a day, and that's all you should eat. Don't even throw vegetables in there. Just eat that. No. I've had rabbit. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like it. Too much protein. No, sneakier crowd. I am sorry, but that is you. Sneakier crowd's funny. What am I scared of? I ain't scared of nothing, and that's no joke. You can ask Emma, you can ask Snake Your Crowd, you can ask Scorpion Jeff. Nothing scares me. Why am I funny? You don't explain yourself. You don't explain to yourself. Explain why you don't want to eat that every day. Nope, not scared. I've had pythons bite me directly in the neck, and I'm fine. Trust me when I tell you, I'm good. Nothing scares me. Lead by example. Fine. But you're the one that said you like rabbits so much. That's why I'm just telling you to be the one that eats it. What am I scared of? You got to tell me what I'm scared of if you think I'm scared. All right. There might be like slightly claustrophobic here. No, I will not do a poll like that because I know what you're going to put in there, and I know what Jeff will put in there. What are them little hamsters there, Jeff? Not scared of them. No, I'm not taking it out of context. Mm. That's true, Sneak Your Crowd. I am a loser. Sorry, I'm your dad. No, no, no. You do not want to get me one of them. Before I could take my glasses off and I could see just fine. How does that sound? And I could read. Read what out loud? I'm not a four-eyed loser. No, 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 no. I cannot have one in my house. I have snakes. They will eat the hamster. I can't have that. Sorry. I don't know. I can't see you. You're pretty far away. Why not? What? Why not get me? No. Yeah, thank you, Mr. J. Anyway, the only reason I told you to eat rabbit every day is because rabbit is a different type of protein. And if you eat rabbit every single day, 3 times a day, you would suffer protein poisoning and get sick. Just seeing if you picked up on that or not, but you didn't pick up on it, so don't eat rabbit every day. I would highly recommend. I would recommend against it. Highly recommend against it. Be a man and don't get sick of what? Do you know, Emma, pound for pound, the hamster is the most vicious animal on the face of the earth? No, absolutely not. It wouldn't go that far. Trust me. No, it's not sick because I was just seeing if you knew why not to eat rabbit that much every day. Well, bear, you can't eat bear every day because it's you'll get trichinosis because bear is full of parasites, worse than any other animal, and bear would make you pretty sick. I do have an user, what's your name? Cam? Is that what you said your name was? Cam? What goldfish? Release what goldfish? And what about Battlestar Galactica? Goldfish are cool. Would you eat a goldfish? I don't have any goldfish. None. Not one. I eat fish too, to a point. Not a big fan of fish. I like seafood, like clams and oysters and scallops and crabs and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of regular just fish. Ah, I bet you. I heard that's pretty good there, Jeff. I did. There's one thing I'm proud of, though, Cam, is in America, I'm allowed to go out and go hunting and carry a gun if I, oh, pew pew. I won't say the G word. I got to stop. Can't say the G word. And things like that, where, like, let's say I lived in a place like, I don't know, England. The royal family owns all the geese and things like that. I didn't catch. Oh, there's hearts. I was gonna say I didn't catch what the last one was. So protect the geese. Well, Emma, I'll tell you this: some animals do overpopulate and get out of control, and they do have to be controlled at some point. And it takes humans to sometimes go in and control the population. Yes, that's why we have wars, Emma. Sorry. We can, but we can't let things get out of control either. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where did you send a photo to? To me? Sometimes them photo. Let me see here. The first one where it says watching the live. Is that the one you want me to show? Yes or no before I click off the picture? With your cat? If that's the picture you want me to show, say yes. Yes, okay. There's her kitty cat watching me live defend cats and dogs. Dogs are the best, though. Oh, you want me to show this one now? And there's Lizzie. Did you send another one? Yes. I don't know what happened to our cam person. They must have disappeared or something because they're being awful quiet right now. I do not think so. Oh, I thought you were gone. You were just being quiet. That's all. It's okay to be quiet. No, they're still there. Cam is still here. Anything else anybody want to talk about? Don't worry, ladies. Don't worry about what. Not much. Not much at all. Not much at all. I didn't recognize your name there, Tanisha. Did you change it or something on there? That's why I didn't recognize you. I was like, who is that? You sent me a message? I didn't see a message. I mean, I don't got a message here. I do not have a message here. Mm-mm. You must have sent it to the wrong person. Okay, let me go up here. Wait a minute. Let me see. Bye, Cam. Did you just use as your pronouns? Okay, let me see here. Why do we need to talk? What do you want to talk about a trip for? What do you want to know? What about G Money's trip tip? I keep saying tips, but it's trip. I don't know. G Money's going on a trip. Does she? I got a question for everybody. Here's a question for everybody, and I want everybody's honest opinion of this, okay? If someone sent you flowers for your birthday, okay, let's just say, and the delivery people had your phone number, but you were not home at the moment, but you could get home in seconds. And if you came home and the um hey Moon, how are you doing? And the flowers were on your table because the person just walked in and set them on your table and thought that was okay. Would you be upset? And if you called them and they said, "Yeah, I was in your house. I put the flowers down and I even petted your dog." Would you be upset at that? I want to know what everybody's opinion is of that. I, okay, I'm gonna just hear what everybody's opinion is, and I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, it was my mother's birthday, so I took her to my sister's house because my sister made her a meal and wanted to celebrate her birthday with her. So we went over there around the corner, 2 minutes from where I live right now, and came home and flowers were on the table with a card to my mother because my brother, who lives really far away, got her flowers and had them sent to the house. Now, when I called the florist, I said, "Did you put flowers on my table? Did you come into my house?" They were like, "Yes, I did." And I was like, "Why would you not call me?" "Because you were at home." I said, "Well, if you called me, I could have been there in seconds. I was only around the corner." And their exact words were, "I have the right to bring the flowers into your house." I'm like, "I have a dog." Well, I was sitting in there petting your dog for a while. Everything was fine. Please do. Please do. I am doing good. How about you? And when the flowers were sitting there, I could not believe that somebody actually walked in my house to put them in there and then had the gall to say they had the right to do it and argue with me, telling me I'm wrong for saying don't don't ever come in my house again. Kind of my fault. I should have locked the door. But I figured going around the corner and being gone for 20 minutes, I didn't have to worry about. Yes, please contact the cop for me and put me in touch with a good one. I'm glad you were doing well. I'm doing wonderful too. No, no, no. I don't call 911 unless it's an absolute emergency. Like when she fell off the chair and hit her head on a on a stone countertop. Then I called 911. It's very creepy. You know, I think I will call my son-in-law. You know what? I think I'll make a point of seeing him tomorrow and letting him know how unsatisfied I am. Oh, you redacted that? I missed that. You can put that back up so I can read it all the way. You don't think he'll show up? Cops don't show up in your area? Well, I told him, I said, I'm going to be honest with you. This is exactly what I said to him on the phone after they were saying all that. I said, for number one, don't ever come in my house again. Number two, if I was in the bathroom and I took a shower or something, not that I would be naked or nothing, but I'd be dressed, but I come walking out of my bathroom and you were in my house and you startled me, or even if I was in the other room, not even the bathroom, just in the other room, and you startled me, things could have went very seriously wrong if I didn't know who you were. I thought my dog would be better than he was. I said it, and also told them, uh, you know, if my old dog was still alive, it would have been a totally different situation because my old dog was very mean. Not mean to everybody, like Emma had no problem with him or nothing, but there are some that dog just was mean. Um, that dog bit Emma's dance teacher because, and that dog would have hurt somebody if they just walked in the house. But the person was like, "I live on a farm. I deal with cattle. I can handle it." I'm like, "No, I don't think so." So then you know what they told me? You don't ever have to worry about it again because okay, whatever. You didn't. All right, whatever. Anyway, I must have the wrong. I must be thinking of the wrong person. Anyway, um. Now I forget what I was going to say. See that you made me forget. Oh, they told me I never had to worry about it again because they would never deliver flowers to my house again. And then they hung up before I could say anything. So I called them back and I said, "Excuse me, you hung up on me. Do you not run a small business in a small town in a small area?" And then they apologized, but it's too late. I don't accept their apology. I mean, I'm not going to go out and bash them or nothing like that, but I told them that you don't have to worry about delivering anything here because we'll never order from there again. Yeah, see, Scorpion, you have the same problem. You have a dog that, and you have several dogs, I should say, and it wouldn't go very well. And Cam, did I miss something here? I think you said you live. Oh, let me see, Cam. Did you say? I think did you say you lived in a tent? You live in a tent? Well, I'm sorry you live in a tent unless you want to live in a tent. If that's where you want to live, I'm proud and I'm happy for you. Shouldn't say I'm proud for you. I'm just happy for you. That's great, Jeff. Why am I hurt now? Just curious as to why I'm hurt now. Oh no. No. Luke is his best friend with 4 legs. I'm his best friend with 2. Yeah, wear a hat. I'm sure that'll be fine. All right. Well, then I come in a close second, I hope. And that's awesome, Jeff. Yes, you do. Yes, you do come up with a solution for everything. Maybe later I'll contact you and tell you some problems I'm having, and maybe you'll come up with the solutions. What do you think? Maybe. Yeah. I don't think I could ever take. I could take Tucker certain places, but he's very much so. You know, give you a problem. Well, all right. I have this daughter who. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Nah. I have no problems. That's funny. I can fix it. We'll see. Okay, here you go. You ready? I got a problem. I have a son-in-law who's always giving me a hard time. Can you fix that for me? I was only joking about the daughter. I had the greatest daughter in the world. No lie. Everything. Telling me shut up when I'm trying to talk, something, stuff like that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My daughter makes me very proud. Well, I don't have to invite him in. Okay, here's the thing. When I'm talking to my daughter on the phone, I can hear him in the background telling me, shut up. Stuff like that. No, I can't stop. See, that's not an ant. That's not a solution to the problem. I love my daughter. I'll talk to my daughter. I would love to talk to her every day. Some days she's too busy to talk. Technically you're right, but no, I'll deal with it. It's hard not to because I don't know what days. I heard a bang outside, but I don't know what days he's around and what days she's not. What days he isn't around. Anyway, let's talk about something else very interesting. Anybody got anything that they want to talk about? I could do that, but I like the surprise because I love my son-in-law too. He's very cool. I'm only messing. I love all my children and their significant others. I do. Could be. I was supposed to get my Christmas gift for my son this week, Wednesday, depending upon temperatures. just Mr. J, because I got some pretty cool pine snakes coming. I like mine crushed too. My youngest son. I don't know. Do you know him? You might know him. It's hard to say. He's cool. Oh, man. See, but I'll tell you what, though, Justin, I know where you live. And if I lived near you, I could just drive over and pick it up because they live right. The place is right there. I'm not going to say the place because then everybody would know where it's at. You may not have ever met him. But Justin, I'll tell you later who it is, okay? I'll text you later and let you know who it is. There's two big pine snake breeders and bull snake breeders in your area. Who knows? Scorpion Jeff. Do you remember when I sent that snake to Corporal Soto's reptiles? Do you remember that? Was that funny? You don't remember that, Emma? Oh man, you need to put that video. I don't even know where I can find that video now. That is the funniest video ever. Oh, is it? Absolutely hilarious. Oh, you need to be part of every conversation? That's fine. I'll include you into every conversation. I do not have an issue with it. Yes, he is also very close to these other two people. He's been to their places, at least one of them. I don't know about the other ones. I can't vote on the poll. So everybody else needs to vote on this poll. Okay, now everyone say it. Who said no? Who said no? That's all I want to know. Well, there's a poll up there. Click yes on it. Connor. Do I need to strip you of your blue wrench? Or shield or whatever it is you got? I said yes. Yeah, hey Cam, how you doing there, buddy? Yeah, but I think it let me vote now, I believe. Yeah, let me vote now. It didn't let me vote in the beginning, but I was able to vote now. But only 4 people voted. Yeah, I believe Cam did. I believe Cam voted no. All right, this poll will end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, if I can get over to end it, ended. Now we're gonna do a poll if Connor's funny. We'll see. We'll see how people vote. There's only 4 people in here, I think, so we'll see. Oh, jeez. Holy cow. That went south. I didn't vote on this one yet. I'm waiting. So, how many people voted? Oh, 4 votes are already in. How's that possible? Oh, no. Okay. 4 votes are in. I obviously can't vote on it. I couldn't vote on the last one either, then, I guess. I guess that's correct. Yeah, I can't vote on a poll. Mm-mm. I don't know why. Well, Connor, I vote yes. So it would go 50-50, okay? So here's the results of Jeff. I mean, of that one. We'll see what happens when all 4 votes go in. If we get 4 votes, getting 0 vote. Oh, nope. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, 50% say yes so far. Oh, you're at a 50-50. Oh, boy. What's lame? I can't vote. Otherwise, I'd vote yes, you're funny, but I can't. I don't know why I can't. All right. All the votes are in. So now we're going to do, well, I don't know. Oh, you didn't vote? Why not? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. J. Oh, boy. 50-50. Hmm. Did everybody? Oh, no, there's still another vote out there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh boy. Here we go. Oh, boy. Can I ask what your guys' votes are? I have an idea out of the 4 people that voted. I knew it. Everybody else voted. Nope, not funny. I try to be funny, guys. I really do. "50-50. You're doing better than I did." Now only 2 people are watching now, so I don't know what happened to everybody. Everybody left. Yes, I am. Does nobody see me? Frank at the Tank, how are you? Yeah, it glitched that time. Okay, Mr. J sees me. That's good. Yeah, that time it glitched. When I put it up, it glitched. I think Mr. J has glitched it up or something. Frank in the Tank. How are you doing, sir? How are things going? I don't know what that is. I noticed that too earlier, and I don't know what the badge is. I don't know what the badge means even. Does anybody know? Is that something new that YouTube is doing or something? What are you scared of? Frank, what are you scared of, buddy? A poll for Frank? Is that what we want? Yeah, I'll put a poll up for Frank. See if it glitches like it did last time. Hopefully this don't do it. Now the numbers went down. As soon as I put the poll up, the number of people watching dropped instantly. Wow. You absolutely can vote for yourself, but we'll know if you vote no, because if you vote no, it'll show up right away. Yeah. Okay. Now, Frank did that. You did that because it came up right away, dropped the numbers. But Mr. J, the badge is for that, right? Now, because is that something new? Because it used to be a wrench, didn't it? There, I ended the poll. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got what you were saying, Frank, up there. Bruce Wayne. See, that's you're funny. See, that's funny. Thomas Wayne. Yeah, well, John Wick. Lizzie's trying to take out my laptop. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Anyway, you John Wick and all that. I thought your name was Lenny Smalls. Lenny Small. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see it. Let me see it. Do you want me to show everybody? uh, that's true. All animals like me. I like her. She's cool. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Could be there. I got hair right here. Mm-hmm. And because it's gray, it, you know. Busta of the week. So what's new with you, buddy? Anything new happening? I don't have any gray. So what do you plan to breed? Your hair's brown. You used to be Pitts pythons? Well, right now it's disappearing very quick because it's been very warm. Very unusual for February. Usually in February it's one of our coldest months. Usually the entire month is below zero, like January and February, cold, below zero. But right now it's been in the 40s and 50s, and all the snow is melting quick. I got ice. My whole backyard looks like a frozen lake because the ground is frozen. The water just sits there and it doesn't go soak into the ground. Out front, I got a pile of snow in front of my house here, but my house next door has no grass, has no snow in front of it, and the house across the street has no snow in front of it no more. We've had, the other day. This is no lie, Frank. It was 61 degrees in the capital, which is about 30 miles, about 60 miles south of where I'm at. And in Florida, in Tampa, Florida, and Gainesville, Florida, it was only like 32 degrees and it was 61 up there. I know that. We could if we can colonize another planet and make it survive, but not looking good right now. Sip what? Did I make too much? Yeah, the iguanas are not having fun in Florida. They're just picking them up off the ground. But now it makes me think, because this is the coldest it's been for as long as they can remember, I think, forever down there. And it's not just a regular cold snap. It's sticking around and it's staying there. Too much noise. I'll switch to water then, huh? I'm just messing with you. Um, but it's the coldest it's been there for such a long period. So I'm thinking, I don't think the Burmese pythons that are in the wild are handling it too well. Yeah, the vases, you're a professional. Stop it. Stop it right now, man. Holy cow. That's funny as hell, Jeff. Oh, geez. But yeah, no, I think it's very good for invasive species right now. I think they're going to be, I think a lot of them are going to not do fare very well down there, which in general is a good thing. You know, I told you, Jeff, it's absolutely hilarious. He always comes up with that stuff so quick. There's nothing to be sorry about. That was absolutely hilarious. You did it. You said it at the right time. Perfect. It was perfect. Funny, funny, funny. Wow. I'm laughing. I'm still laughing at it. Oh, man. You're quite a joke. I'm going to try to figure out, though. Now, I'm going to do a podcast. I got to send Emma a microphone, too, and a boom arm and all that because she wants to do it on the podcast, too. And we want to do a podcast, and then we'll have people come in and talk. Like maybe Jeff could pop on and talk, and Frank could pop in and talk. Would you guys be interested in that? It's possible. She's my number one speaker right now. Oh man, triple threat. See, you're absolutely hilarious. You are just hilarious. Thank you, Mr. J. Now, if I do it, should I do it on here? Should we start a whole new channel? What should we do? I'm trying to get opinions here on this. People might not like what you have to say, but you know, I think we could have some pretty interesting conversations, and it doesn't all have to be on one subject. We could talk about anything. Ghosts. Didn't you say you had a ghost the other day or something? No, maybe it wasn't you. I like ghost stuff, you know. Paranormal. Does anybody in here remember Art Bell? Oh, that's what you were doing. That's right. Yes, Coast to Coast AM, but he also did Midnight in the Desert, and because he left Coast to Coast AM, but now Coast to Coast is done by George Norrie. You would get bored of my podcast? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Jad? I didn't understand what you're trying to say there. Oh, you would get booed off your podcast. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I tried calling in once. I never made it through talking about the moon landing. When they were talking about the moon landing. I am not 100% sure where G Money's going. I think she's going to get a haircut, but other than that, I don't know where all the places she's going to be going. I did know that, Frank. Thank you for acknowledging myself. No. She's almost 90 years old. I don't think she's looking at anybody at this point in time. Nah, she's gonna go visit my brother. And Emma, the kind person she is gonna drive here from where she is to deliver her to my brother. Because Emma is a great person. I think Emma will be calling me on this drive, being like, "Get her out of my car. She's driving me crazy." But Emma volunteered, so Emma's a great person. That she is. Ah, I did get something. I got the light off, so I can't really see. So hold on. Now I'm gonna see if everybody can. I got this. This is pretty cool. It is Damascus. I don't know if you can see it. The handle's made of ram's horn. Ah. I'll be breaking stuff. But no. This is super sharp. I'm serious. If I had a piece of paper sitting around. Oh, no, that's empty. Oh. Hold on a minute. We'll see if it's sharp. If I can get a good grip of this, it's pretty sharp. It was sticking a little bit there, but it wasn't too bad. It's pretty sharp, though. What is the real test? Hello. I just noticed someone else popped in the thing. That could be, Emma. That's cool, Jeff. Well, because I get what happens is I'll try reading them in order. It says, doesn't it say you are gay? And then test the sharpness. And then it says, dry shave, no, thank you. Because I hit my arm with it and it did take all the hair right off. Cut your hair, no. And it says, hello. I believe it is badass, Jeff, what you got there. What do you think of it, Mr. J? I will have to look it up for you. Now I'll have to look up the name of the company I got it from. Yes, it's like layers. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's inside there. Do you see how it's? I don't know. I'm trying to get it so you can see the edge. But the only problem is the Damascus runs the wrong direction. So it could break pretty easy, Magna cuts are very sharp. Mr. J, hello. Mr. JJ, we miss you, Mr. J. What, the Magna cut? Is that what you're talking about, Jeff? Is you think it's amazing? Everybody missed you, Mr. J. But here's the question. I got a question for you. What do you think it is, Mr. J? I haven't seen anybody in here bothering them, so I think we may have crushed that one. If not, we'll just keep doing it as it comes along. Mr. J is the only one that got it right. Good job, Mr. J. Good job. I was having a hard time getting my cursor to move. It was weird. It was like it wasn't working at all. I don't know what was going on. So we'll see how this works. I could still I got to go back and read now. I lost you somewhere. Let me see. Do a poll. Should Emma adopt Luke? I think that has to do with where you live, Jeff. And I think that if you moved into a drier climate like here, maybe he would be okay. 4 votes. Everybody said no. Sorry, Em. You're shut down. We tried. We tried. No, I I knew you'd say that one, Jeff, because yeah, no, I couldn't let my Tucker go for nothing either. Oh, and Mr. J, look at this nice holder it came with. This nice little carrier. Thank you, Mr. J. Yes, he has, Jeff. We know this. I know this. And I'm glad he was there for you. She's just teasing you. Oh, yeah, she just said it. She's just teasing you. What finger? What finger are you talking about? Why? Why would I show that to Mr. J? We love Mr. J. Yeah, she's just messing. Of course, I think, but she gets loose and gets so fast. Okay, well, that's true, Emma. That's why I tease you all the time. Emma said, "Show you the finger," and I said, "Which one?" And Emma goes, "The middle one." And Frank said the same thing. Emma hates nobody that I know of. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I take that back because I'm sure there are people she dislikes. But as for truly hates, I don't know. And all right, well, we don't need to name them, so I'm sure you can name two. You can now name four because you're running through it now. You can name five. You're going to go all the way up to probably 10 or 20. You're running through a bunch of names in your head. Actually, 6. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet you they do just love running like that. I'm sure you would. I know one person for sure. No, I know two, not three. Oh, I bet you it is. I bet you it is, Frank. Did anybody see the news about the firefighter in Camden that was working on the riverboat, the fire riverboat, and fell through the ice and drowned? No, I am not calling him out. I'm not. That's not what this channel's about. That's all right. That's some bad stuff right there, ain't it, Frank? I mean, I feel so bad for the family, you know. So getting back to what I was saying a few minutes ago, would people tune into a podcast if Emma and I did one on, like, if she wanted to? Still, she was saying she did want to do one, but like she would be my sports person. A podcast, if I did one on like cryptids or like a coast to coast type of thing. But she would come on and do the news with the sports. Because she did. Nah. She don't want to give you the middle finger. She's only messing Mr. J. Because, like she said, if you can't tease, it means you don't like. And she teases because she likes. Because she did a little run, she was talking to me and she was doing her little broadcast of the sports, and it was great the way she did it. I loved it. Uh, yeah. Who's winning the game, Emma? See you later. I hope to see you in here again. So who are the Sixers playing again? What do you mean Rose City? City of, oh, that who they're playing? Oh, they're playing is it the Trailblazers? Is that who they are? And the Sixers are losing to them right now. Well, that's what happens, I guess, huh? I'll bow. Jeez. How can you be watching the game and paying attention to this at the same time? One or the other. I don't like sharing my time with sports. Did the dog do that? Oh, all right. I'm only messing anyway. Typing like a nail biter. Very possible. Very, very possible. Anyway, does anybody got anything they want to talk about? You're so funny. Well, that'll be cool. I'm getting some pits in a few weeks. Maybe this week. It depends on the temperature. They're going to let me know. Okay, I will tell her. So Connor's going to get a haircut there before you guys come here. Then is what you're saying. That's cool. You got to send me pictures at least when you get it. Very good. Is he going to shave then too? Yeah. Oh, that's cool though. That at least you get to watch it grow. Is this a new picture of you, Emma? When did you do that? I like it. I like it a lot. Very nice. I'll show. Can I show that to Grant? I'm going to show that to Grant. Well, she'll see you tomorrow, but I think it's very nice. I really like that. I think that looks great. Well, guys, it's getting kind of late, so I think I might. Oh, show the people. Okay, Emma got a new hairstyle. Tell me what you guys think. I love it. I think you look great. It's a beautiful picture. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Smurf. It's okay. I like it. Yeah, see, Jeff gives it a 10. So, anyway, I believe I'm going to end the live stream now. And so, bye, everyone. Bye.